Ones, empaths, collectively, we know, right, that the narcissists lie. We know they lie through their teeth. You know, anything that comes out of their mouth is a lie. Even the words "I love you" are used as a tool of deception, right? Now, I'm not saying that they didn't love you to trigger anyone, but from their prefrontal cortex of their brain, they lack empathy and they're not able to love. So those "I love you" words didn't really stand for much in the love that we desire and what we deserve, right? But you see, we know the narcissists lie. They lie about everything. Small things, big things, you know. It don't matter what it is, they'll put a spin on things. But this is why we, for some reason, as empaths and chosen ones, when it comes to the crunch, when it comes to the end of the relationship, and the narcissist starts hurling abuse at us and starts hurling insults and devaluation and starts telling us all these things, we soak it up and believe it. And it's like, hold on a minute. We know they lied. Possibly we know they lied. They might have cheated. They might have lied in some other fashion or other form. We know they lie through and through. So why are we believing them now? And that's why I say, you don't need to take a pinch of salt with them, with everything they say. You need to take a whole pot of salt with everything they say. Everything they say, you need to take with a whole pot of salt. I swear, you need to smother it in salt. Because they chat so much rubbish. And that's why when they're hurling this abuse at you, or devaluing you, or saying these sorts of things, you don't need to take it seriously. You don't need to take it seriously at all. Please press the like and the subscribe button. Help your brother out. It will take 2 seconds of your time. Thank you. But this is something that we need to make sure we don't fall victim to. We need to make sure our number one priority is not believing the bad things they tell you are, that you are, you know? Don't let them tell you these bad things. You know, don't let them tell you these bad things, telling you that you're this, telling you that you're that, and believe in it. Because you're a victim in this situation, and this is another one of their lies. This is another one of their tricks that they want to pull over your eyes, right? They want to shape something in another way. It's basically what they want to do. Is come to the end of the relationship. They've put you through the devaluation. They've gone for the discard possibly, or they've pushed you too far, so you had to cut them off. And they want to start hurling insults and abuse at you, telling you this, that, and the other. Don't believe it. They lied they lied at the beginning. They lied during the relationship, and they're lying at the end. So you need to look at this person as a hypocrite. You need to look at this person as a liar. And in certain scriptures, look, we've all told lies in our life, right? But there's levels to it. The way that the narcissist lies is compulsive. They're a compulsive liar. They lie about things that actually have no sense of lying even about, right? But in one of the scriptures, it talks about a group of people that lied and that the whole community around them ostracized them. You know, they abandoned them, they cut them off, they didn't talk to them. And that's basically what we should be like, because we should cut them off. We should ostracize them. We should not talk to them for the lies that they told. You know, they don't deserve to have a heart-to-heart with us. They don't deserve to have a conversation with us because they can't talk the truth. And that's why when you're trying to draw any kind of reciprocation from the narcissist about what you're going through, it's like trying to draw blood from a stone. You know, there's nothing there. You can't get nothing from them. They'll continue to lie. You know, and this is the form. This is kind of touching on gaslighting as well. This is them gaslighting you because there's certain things that they may like. I remember in my in my relationship, they said something, and I was like, "Oh, you said that." They're like, "No, I didn't say that." And that's sorry, my chest. That's the gaslighting. That's the gaslighting. That's making you second guess yourself. That's making you doubt reality. And it's a horrible thing to do to people. Lying's one of the worst things you can do to someone. You know, it's really like, I know that sometimes people lie because they don't want to hurt the person's feelings and they don't want to do this, but the narcissist isn't lying in this way. They're not saying, oh, you look slim in that dress, when they really think you look fat in that dress. It's not those kind of lies. They're being like they're brutal lies that they're telling you. And they're trying to send you on a path of destruction and despair. Like, that's what their lies are about. That's what they're trying to do to you. So I want you to understand that if we know that they lie, we know that they cheat, we know that they steal, we know that they're fraudulent, we know that they're hypocrites, don't believe the bad things they tell you either. It's as simple as that. You know, don't believe the bad things they're telling you either. You can't. You have to take it with a pinch of salt. And like I say, a whole pot of salt. Because, you know, I don't even think a pinch is enough for these narcissists. You know, they lie through and throughout their teeth. They just lie compulsively. So these insults, like they've analyzed you. They're looking at areas where they believe that you're sensitive or prone to criticism. You know, where you're sensitive, you know, and they attack those areas. They attack those areas where they believe you're prone and sensitive. You know, they try and hit you where it hurts with these lies. That's what they're doing. That's what you've got to realize what they're doing. You cannot for 1 second believe their shit that they spew out of their mouth. From the beginning of the relationship, during and after. And I know that some of you are like, you know what, I was in love with this person, they were my soulmate, I thought they were my soulmate. You need to get out of the trauma bond. The moment that you realize that this person's not your soulmate, they're not your companion, they're not your other half, they're not your husband, they're not your wife, they're not your boyfriend, they're not your girlfriend, they're none of that, right? They're none of that at all. They're not a companion, they're a devil, and they lie, and they're a hypocrite. You know, truth is so rare, right? Truth is so rare in this day and age. And as chosen ones and empaths, we stand by our truths. You know, we hold an important factor to truth. You know, we believe without truth in a relationship, there's no trust, you know. And that's why us as chosen ones and empaths, we highly value truth. And we need to get a relationship with truth and stuff like that. Without a truthful person in our lives, we can't have them as a partner. They've broken all trust. They've decimated all trust. The moment that you can't trust them with the words that they speak, there's nothing left. There's nothing left. And you don't need to even, this is why I say, when they go silent, you don't even need to hear what they have to say. Because they chat rubbish. They lie. They just lie. This is what they do. It's like the narcissist in my life. All of this argument actually started off one lie, right? It started off one lie. I called them out about one lie. I said to God, guide me to the truth of this individual. And at God's speed, the unmasking happened, everything like that. I've said this before. But they've actually told more and more and more and more lies from that point onwards. And I guarantee they think to themselves now, in a twisted knot that they're in, I guarantee that they think to themselves how much easier it was to just tell the truth at that beginning of that sequence, you know, because this is what they're like. This is what they're like. Lies, you have to cover lies with lies and cover lies with covered lies. It's a long thing, man. So even for us personally, personally speaking, as chosen ones and empaths, we need to practice speaking our truths, you know, always standing by the truth. Truth is such a rare trait to have in this world, in this day and age. Stand by truth like it's, you know, it's the best thing. Without truth, there's nothing. In family dynamics, relationships, friendships, without being able to tell the truth to each other, without being able to be open and honest, There's nothing there. There's no love there. There's nothing. So this video is just about the importance of truth and why we don't need to believe the bad things that the narcissists tell us either. So just remember, take a whole pot of salt to whatever gibberish comes out of their mouths. So anyway, thank you for watching today. Please press a like and a subscribe button. If you would like to donate to the channel, you can find the link in the description box. And if you would like a one-to-one session with myself, you can also find the link in the description box. Currently, I have the secondary channel, the spiritual channel. The link for that channel is also in the description box. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.